In the headlines, Dominica reaffirms its commitment to the One China policy, a review of Dominica's education system in the cards, and Portsmouth residents urged to get ready for the 5-star resorts in the north. I'm Kadisha Sentui with the Channel 5 News. More details when we return.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD, all for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts, with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Thank you for staying with us. First up, Dominica reaffirms its commitment to the One China policy. The most recent pledge came during the observance of the 70th anniversary of the People's Republic of China over the weekend. Speaking on behalf of the Prime Minister's Skerrit, Trade Minister Ian Douglas said Dominica has benefited tremendously from the 15-year diplomatic relationship with the People's Republic of China and will continue to lend support to that nation.
This absolutely remarkable economic development and progress enjoyed by our country since we embraced the One China policy is tantamount to the strength and rapid growth of our phenomenal bonds of sincere friendship which exists between our government and peoples over these last 15 years. Let me assure you that we will continue to express unequivocal support and adherence to the One China policy. Because our people have seen and are enjoying the tangible benefits of our profound friendship over those years.
Douglas made reference to numerous People's Republic of China-led projects such as the Dominica Grammar School, the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, the agricultural station in Portsmouth, the rehabilitation of the Iolibla Highway, and the Dominica China Friendship Hospital. The PRC's ambassador to Dominica, Lu Kun, says his country is proud to assist Dominica in its rebuilding efforts.
York Valley Bridge was handed over to Dominican government in July of last year. Rehabilitation work and the construction of 3 bridges are underway on West Coast Road. The whole project will be complete and handed over to Dominican government in the June of next year, 2020. The China Aid re-roofing project carried out by UNDP have concluded and has realized the reconstruction of over 400 roofs for houses as well as restoration of roofs at the 3 schools, 5 clinics, 4 buildings at the Princess Margaret Hospital, and the 6 buildings at the Dominican State College.
To date, 179 countries have diplomatic relations with the People's Republic of China. On to matters of education. Minister for Education Peter Seja has affirmed that Dominica's education system is to undergo a major review. Here's Andrea Louis with that story.
The minister was speaking at the signing of an MOU dubbed Connecting the Education System of the 21st Century with the Economy. The MOU was signed between the Ministry of Education and the Inter-American Agency for Cooperation, OAS, on Friday. Mr. Seja confirmed that a general review is necessary every few years to ensure that learners are equipped with competencies for the 21st century.
from time to time, there needs to be a review, some evaluation of what it is that you are doing and how can you better what you are doing to deliver to your constituents.
A key part of this re-evaluation is the strengthening of teacher training and development.
This new cooperation seeks to strengthen teacher training and development, while ensuring that we present our young people with inclusive, high quality, inclusive and equitable education.
Another critical area of interest of this MOU and the re-evaluation by extension is the focus on early childhood education and technical, vocational education and training in STEM and ICTs.
This focus on early childhood education is a deliberate, a calculated policy to grow a human resource base that is fully trained and prepared for success not only in their personal and school lives, but at the community level. Similarly, we have ensured that we provide our students the opportunity in technical, vocational education and training, STEM and ICTs. And with the investment made at the secondary level, we are positioning our young people to be active participants in the global economy.
The Honorable Minister concluded that these policies evolve from government's appreciation of the importance of improving the quality of education to contribute to the social and economic development of Dominica. Andrea Louis, Channel 5 News.
In more developments, residents of Portsmouth are challenged to pull up their socks and make necessary adjustments for the onset of five-star hotels in the north. The words from Mayor of Portsmouth, Titus Francis. The north is getting ready to welcome developments such as the Cabritz Resorts and Spa Kempinski, Anichi Resort and Spa, the Moroccan Hotel, and the expansion of Secret Bay. Francis said in order to create the right environment for the guests which these hotels will bring to the island, some changes need to be made to the town.
I think for a town as a people, we really need to position ourselves. We need to get ready and we need to get ready like now. You know, there are a number of things that need to be done. We're still struggling with management of garbage in Portsmouth, where people are just not disciplined to put their garbage out on scheduled days. You will the service itself, the garbage collection service is reliable. It is consistent. But you will move the garbage this morning, and within an hour you'll see garbage in the same place that you have just cleaned up. So there is need for people to become more civic-minded, more conscious about what is going to come.
Francis also pointed to traffic management as another area of concern.
Another thing that is going to be critical in all that five-star consciousness is the issue of traffic management in Portsmouth. Council has been raising that, and I am really hoping that we're going to solve the traffic management and traffic routing issue in Portsmouth before October. We've submitted a plan to government which proposes the flow of traffic in and out of Portsmouth. They've reviewed it. There have been inquiries about it in recent time, so I get the impression that something is going to happen. But you cannot talk about five-star service in the hotel and the five-star guest who comes to Portsmouth is stuck in Borough Square because the taxi cannot go forward or backward and traffic backing up and that kind of thing. So those are some of the things that we really need to pay attention to prepare the town.
Dominica has been commended for inspiring the international community to act against climate change. The words of praise from His Royal Highness Prince Charles, who joined in observing the second anniversary of the passage of Hurricane Maria last week. The Prince of Wales, who had visited Dominica in November 2017, was not on island for the anniversary, but his message to the country was read by the head of the International Development Ministry during the Praise and Thanksgiving concert at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium last week.
Your determination to build back better and make Dominica the world's first climate-resilient nation serves as a remarkable example to others, especially those most vulnerable to the effects of climate change. What you have been through and how you have responded must inspire and compel the international community to act against climate change before it is too late, so that the destruction wrought by Hurricane Maria, or that we have seen recently in the Bahamas, might be consigned to the past and not become a paradigm for the future.
The Prince's personal message went on to acknowledge the Dominican people's strength of character in face of the challenge which laid ahead in rebuilding from the ravages of Hurricane Maria.
Maria, like Hurricane Irma just a fortnight before, was a terrifyingly vivid demonstration of the threat posed to small island states by the accelerating and potentially catastrophic effects of climate change. Just this month, we have seen that same horror visited upon the Bahamas by Hurricane Dorian. Despite the heartbreaking scenes I encountered during my visit, my abiding memories are of the strength of character, the resilience, and the extraordinary resourcefulness of the Dominican people in those desperate circumstances, and their truly remarkable determination to overcome such terrible adversity.
You're watching the Channel 5 News. Stay tuned for more after the break.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts, with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Si ou ni maladi HIV e bien maladi sexuelle, si ou pas protéger corps lò ka ni sexe ek plusieurs moun, sa kay mette la vie ou en gros danger. Ou ka expose tout partner ou poison et que ta ki ka vini ek maladi ya. Serve yo kondom chaque fois ou ka ni sexe. Change ki, y important pour découvrir maladi ya bonheur ou sa vivre en bonne santé même si ou ni maladi HIV. Pren responsabilité, protéger corps et puis les autres. Examiner corps. Aidez du bout si même maladie HIV et l'autre maladie sexuelle.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD, all for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Welcome back. Haitian nationals will not be exempt from the Ministry of Agriculture's Del Cap project, according to government officials. Here's Andrea Louis with more.
Project Manager of the Dominica Emergency Agricultural Livelihoods and the Climate Resilience Project, or DEAL-CRP, Kerwin Stevenson, has confirmed that Haitian nationals will not be excluded from participating in this project. The deal CRP was designed to help farmers and fisher folk affected by Hurricane Maria to restore their agriculture and fishing livelihoods and adopt climate-resilient practices.
The Haitians, they contribute to our agricultural production, they contribute to our food security. So when we're talking about restoring the base, clearly the Haitians need to be targeted. The only difference in the eligibility criteria for the Haitians in that 2 forms of identification is required in that they need to show their passport and they need to show that a produce seller's license in terms of being an active farmer in the system. Apart from that, we are expecting the Haitians to take part in the program, get the package of inputs, and particularly take part in the training programs because environmental safeguards are very important, not only to the World Bank, but to Dominica.
Stevenson revealed that training as well as equipment will also be made available to these eligible participants.
We want to ensure that the inputs that we give are not likely to contaminate the environment. And so that we're going to have training programs, and that's why we're also providing protective gear to ensure that the chemicals that are being provided, there's no risk to the beneficiaries of the program. So the Haitians are equally important as the locals, especially in terms of ensuring that the environment is protected and they come to the necessary trainings.
This project is being implemented by the government of Dominica with the financial support of the World Bank to the tune of $25 million.
And the taxi operators hopeful for more Carnival cruise calls during the 2019-2020 cruise season. President of the Combined Taxi Association, Philip Geese, says while he has seen some of the new season's itinerary, he remains optimistic that Carnival Cruise Lines will add a call or 2 to Dominica's ports.
I haven't seen all of the schedule. I think it's 10 or 12 calls less than the last cruise ship season. With a couple bigger ships than last time, but the calls are going to be less. We hope that we can maximize the calls that are available, but be able to sell sufficient organized tours so that the ships can want to repeat calls to come to Dominica or even allow its sister ships to come to the island. We know Carnival has some problems in Antigua. They have pulled out 2 of their lines in Antigua. We hope that they can consider Dominica as one of their stops on their 7-day cruise. To have 2 free days at sea may not be lucrative for the guests. So we are not really enjoying when one country has a problem over one cruise ship season. But then if one country has a problem, it benefits the next country.
As it regards to the vehicles to be used for the tours in the upcoming season, Geese says a number of the association's vehicles were damaged by Hurricane Maria, but several are in good shape and roadworthy. However, he would like to at least see 15 new vehicles enter the association's fleet of taxis.
We need to have a number of them replaced. Some of them can only do short tours. They can't really do the long runs because they're not really up to date. In 2019, I do believe we should be carrying visitors into patch vehicles and patch seats and what have you. So I think we need to move towards a higher level so we can give a better quality of service to the visitor. So Maria taught us a lesson. I think we should learn from the lesson and let the authorities give us a 10-year-old and under coasters and let some of the taxi drivers invest to have their vehicles in Dominica at the end of October so we can dive right into the middle of the season in November for us to move the organized tours.
The 2019-2020 cruise season runs from October 2019 to April 2020.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts, with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
To end the news, the headlines once again. Dominica reaffirms its commitment to the One China policy, a review of Dominica's education system in the cards, and Portsmouth residents urged to get ready for the 5-star resorts in the north. Feel free to contact us at news@marpin2k4.com. You can also access our past newscasts on our YouTube channel. On behalf of the entire news production team, I'm Kelisha Sentwing, and to all of our viewers around the world, thank you for watching and join us tomorrow.